As I purposely say, you guys could fuck off on stream to my players. Welcome to episode 9 of Tomb of Annihilation. This episode we were calling The Sick and the Weary because they have a bunch of sick people on their boats, and I'm pretty sure our party members are weary. And that's the theme I'm going with. And that's all I got to go with, I think. Anyway, we were off last week for unforeseeable reasons, and we ended up just bullshitting about MySpace because we're all old. And we remember what it was like to have those cringy MySpaces and live journals and photo buckets, etc. Oh, it's bad times for everyone. Mainly for Mike. He had the cringiest of the cringy.
That's not true. I was more true to my roots back then.
AKA the cringiest. So, Mike, since you were the cringiest, go ahead.
I've been going on about cringe, and I've been muted the whole goddamn time.
You have been muted the whole time.
Fuck.
Man, it's been peaceful.
Shut the fuck up, Mike. Nobody really likes you.
Hi, I'm Mike. I'm the guy nobody likes. You can find me on SpinKickX. I will be
Accurate.
playing World of Warcraft tomorrow. And that's all I have. Courtney,
Bitch.
what you got, bitch? Ah.
You are not the DM here. You are not the owner of this. There, Mike. You don't get to do the transitions.
After
Right.
I just throw to somebody.
That being said, Courtney, what you got, bitch?
You know, I can't actually be mad about that. Good segue. Motherfucker. Hey guys, I'm Courtney Elias. I used to be Courtney Elias, but I wanted to be slightly more professional, so I made my Twitch handle the same thing as my Twitter handle. It also made more sense to go the same in that I'm playing Negan. You know, I had something like stupid and funny that I was going to use in my intro tonight, but I can't remember what it was.
What you doing tonight, Negan?
No. Nope, you've been denied. I denied you. Say, Courtney, since you started saying you wanted to be more professional, every time you say that, in my mind, I jump to the Little Dicky song, Professional Rapper. Homie, I'm professional. I know. I'm turning on Spotify right now, and I'm gonna have that on repeat. Okay.
What's it called? Unprofessional?
Professional Rapper by Lil Dicky. Featuring
Professional
Snoop Dogg.
Rapper. There it is. It's got Snoop Dogg in it.
That's it, featuring Snoop Dogg. Watch the music video. It's hilarious. It's animated.
I'll get to that later.
Speaking of people that are animated, Adriana.
Yeah. Oh,
Yes.
yeah. Okay, I get it. Mm-hmm. I play Dolkadot. Twitter, Twitch, Catcher747. I have been streaming the Drinking Bros Nerds Raid Saturday night, 6:37 Pacific time, on the West Coast.
It's because you're one of those weirdos that are on the West Coast.
One of those, yeah, I'm in Vegas, baby. And that's it. I mean, I play Dolkadot because Dolka died.
Yeah. And you know what? I wasn't even thinking about, I had no reason for saying that you were the animated one.
Uh-huh.
And then after it clicked in your head, that's when it clicked in mine. Like, oh yeah, Dolkadot is a very animated person.
It's a very animated, yeah.
Last and certainly not least, Claude. If you want to give us a little intro spiel, who you're playing as, all that fun shite.
What's up? First of all, I'm hoping my mic is working well. We hadn't tested that out before stream. So.
It is. You're good.
Okay, sweet. I'm Claude. I'm playing Sid Steven, our bird wizard, and I'm very interested in seeing what our new teammates, our new partners in going up the river, how they're going to play out with us today.
I say, yeah, let's talk about these new people that you have with you. Last we played, the party was essentially conscripted into the army. Hashtag quotes. They had they had arrived in a place called Camp Vengeance, where the commander there, whose name escapes me right now, and it's not really important. You just know that he's a dick. Anyone that's not like a human or an elf, he considers a subhuman, because he's racist. Some words were said, or not really words. So it was more like Sid being a little sassy for like just a short moment, and that short moment was enough for the commander to be like, "Yeah, lock him up. Fuck this guy."
Yeah,
And
Breakbone's kind of a dick.
Yeah, Commander Breakbone. There you go. And his subordinate, Ord Firebrand or Firebeard, something like that.
Fire, bitch!
But they made a deal with the commander to let Sid go if they took their canoes and transported about like 6 or 7 very sick and very wounded people that were part of the garrison from Camp Vengeance back to Port Nyanzaru. So our party is currently headed on that. I think it takes 5 or 6 days via boat in game for them to get back to Nyanzaru. So they're on the journey back, and with them is I think she's a half-elf human. That says humanoid. That's why I said human. So she's a half-elf, named Zandala. She has some dragon scales on her face, so she's clearly of draconic descent somewhere. I believe it was said somewhere that she straight up said it, like, yes, someone in my heritage, in my lineage, fucked a dragon once. You know, just said it all nonchalantly. But she's looking for her father, who she claims is a man named Artis Simber. The party has not met him yet, and she's asked for their help after they get back to Nyanzaru for assistance in finding her father somewhere out in the jungles of Chult. On the journey back, however, the party was ambushed / attacked. They weren't fully ambushed, they saw the crocodiles coming, but the crocodiles went underwater and said, fuck this boat specifically, and tried to tip over, I believe, the boat with, with Negan and Dolkadat.
Mm-hmm.
It did not succeed in doing so, but I do believe that means we're starting this session in initiative, as you see one crocodile and know of at least 3 others. So yeah, everyone click on your tokens and roll initiatives, while I roll initiative for all of the crocodiles. All 8 of them.
Balls.
By 8, I definitely mean not 8, because that would be way too fucking many. I mean...
Yeah, thanks for my mini heart attack.
I mean, I almost gave you guys giant crocodiles, and that would have been a whole lot worse. But no, I gave you guys normal ones, because I'm a nice person. Possibly. Alright, there you go. I rolled for all the NPCs and crocodiles. 1, 2, make sure all of you are done. Good! Everyone is rolled and ready to go. The water, let me guys give you some
Background knowledge?
Background knowledge of your surroundings. The water is probably about 15, 20 feet deep. So it's not you can go into the water and swim around. Or I mean stand around. Especially Dolkadat, she does not reach the ground at all. Right now, all your characters are on boats, so if you move your token a little bit, you'll see there's a boat underneath of them. It's up to you if you want to try to stay on the boat. But I'm pretty sure since none of you are creatures that have a swimming speed, I think, don't quote me until I looked at the rules up specifically.
Just because I got scales doesn't mean I can swim.
Yeah, I believe it's considered difficult terrain to be swimming, so if you go into the water, you will be at half movement speed. I will double check that rule in case it comes up. that being said, Sleeta's going first. And because feels like she's in danger, she's not going to leave you guys to do this on your own. She's going to try to take a pop shot at this crocodile with her short bow. And she rolled pretty damn well. I think that's enough to hit it. 19, she does...
Better than it went against those fucking goblins.
You know, if she would have aimed better at those goblins, maybe a Tolka would still be alive.
Fair. Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying.
You guys would not be down a Tolka.
Negan, did you die?
Yeah, actually I did.
No, you get unconscious.
Fair enough.
There is no return from death.
Damn it.
Alright, it is one of the crocodile's turn. What is their swimming speed? Okay, their swimming speed is 30. The 3 that are up that I have up here, if you guys look on the top right of the map, they all have the little ninja marks on them. That's because they're underwater right now. And you can only hit them with a ranged attack while they're still underwater. And it will be at disadvantage. I just didn't have a little symbol for water to give them. So it was a little annoying. He's going to move right there. Sid Steven, you are up.
How far away are the troopers from each other? With each of these blocks, they're...
Each of the blocks or squares are 5 feet.
How do I do that arrow?
If you click on your character and hit the space bar, it should start the arrow. You might have to click and hold your character.
There it is.
There you go.
There's also a ruler button on your tooltip button.
A what?
Ruler.
A ruler?
Okay.
The little spacebar thing is just so you don't have to keep switching back between ruler and pointer.
What have you done?
That's just 30 feet, right?
Jumped into a boat. Yes.
Okay. I'm gonna just go. Negan, you're up to bat. Do your thing. And enlarge.
You're going to enlarge Negan. Ooh. I actually did not expect that.
Neither did I.
Same though. Usually I'm the one enlarging people. Oh my
So-
god.
For the purposes of this, since you're all on a small boat and you're enlarging her, I want enlarging him. I want Negan to do it first. Make a dex save to see if you
Next save?
to see if you or acrobatics or athletics, one of the two.
Okay.
I'm sorry because I want you to. It's essentially your character needs to be able to get off the boat before you become enlarged and capsize the boat.
That's
Okay.
athletics, definitely.
So athletics, 19.
19.
That's fine. I'm gonna move you right there.
I'll jump off the boat.
And since you are enlarged, I would say, how tall is Negan normally?
9 feet.
He's like, let's see. He is 8'9".
All right.
That's a big ass Negan.
And if this doubles your size, you are now like a 16, 17.
I'm like
foot.
17 feet tall.
And
Your
you
head,
can't
your
use
head
that.
is poking out of the water right now as you touch the bottom.
Are you fucking kidding me?
No.
That's a deep ass river.
I said it was about 15 feet deep.
He did.
Okay, my head's a little bigger than 2 feet tall. I'm maybe like shoulders up.
Yeah, but you get what I'm saying though. Like
Okay.
you guys see Negan plop down, like drop into the water, and then within like half a second later, you see an enlarged Negan head come out of the water. I like it.
It's like the scene in Ant-Man.
God.
What? I didn't hear that.
It's like in Ant-Man, the new Ant-Man, where he comes out of the water and he's like standing next to the fan.
Yeah.
Yep. All right. It is Zandala's turn, and
What can they do?
Bay can do a lot, but Bay is not going to do a lot because that would make an encounter pointless as she does all of her things on her first turn.
Mm.
So she is going to start off with a Ray of Frost to hit this crocodile right next to Negan. She's on a little bit. I think what's Ray of Frost's range? It's like the 60-foot range. Yeah, she can hit
60-foot
that.
range.
Yeah, she can hit that shit. 21 will hit for 9 points of damage. You guys, Turris, you see it because you're right next to her. You see her like mumbling some words, like messing with like a little. She has a staff, but she's not really using that. Like that's not what she's using as her arcane focus. She's like has like a little necklace that she like holds and mumbles words with it, and it lets out a hand, and this like blast of cold energy like skirts right by you. You can feel kind of the cold coming out, like emanating from it. And when you see the crocodile, it is now just a block of ice, as it is now dead.
Okay.
that's what Turris sees. And Negan, you're right next to that crocodile, so you like your head's out and you're like, you just see ice in front of you now.
Ah, yes, Zendala Proudmore. How are you?
Oh,
I got that reference.
Jaina.
you know, okay, never mind.
Who is next? One of the crocodiles. Actually, I guess I should erase that crocodile off the turn order because it's dead.
Please do it.
This one is still underwater, so he's going to go right there. Same with this one. Oh, he's going to go right here and attack Negan. Negan, do you like getting bit by crocodiles?
Never tried it.
You're about to find out.
That one's already dead?
Yeah, one's already dead, but this one just critted you.
Oh my god.
What's your max health?
He's dead.
Max health is 14.
No.
Whoo! Damn.
That was almost an insta-kill.
What is this story?
No, I
Insta-kill
still have like
had
7
to-
points left.
Yeah. If your max health is 14, he would have had to do 28, and he did 29.
Yeah.
Wow.
Well, that didn't work very well.
No. Were you at full health? At least?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, then. I mean, if you were only at 7 hit points, yeah, that would have been an insta-kill.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm sorry, Negan, you are unconscious again. You were very good at getting unconscious.
Hate this game.
Is he like falling into the water, like drowning?
No, I'm in the water. I jumped out of the boat so I wouldn't capsize the boat with fucking enlarge. So I was in the water.
Yeah, but now are you face down? Are you dying?
Right now, the crocodile is thrashing about with Negan in its jaws.
How the fuck is it managing that?
Uh-huh.
I'm 17 fucking feet tall. How big is this goddamn crocodile?
It's a large creature, so I'm going to assume probably about 15 feet long.
Damn. Okay.
That's a big bitch.
That's a huge bitch.
We're gonna play like it's like Jaws. It's got like one of your legs in its mouth and it's just thrashing around that way.
Dope. Okay.
For the
accept
purposes of that, if this crocodile is still alive on your next turn or on its next turn, it will continue biting you and thrashing you about to give you auto death failures.
Fuck.
I mean, if think about it, if you were a crocodile and you're like, hey, this is some big ass meat, I'm not letting this shit go. Like, these are not like smart creatures. They're not gonna like, oh, that one's unconscious. Let me go to the next.
No,
one.
it fully intends to eat me.
Oh yeah, it fully intends to. Dolkadot. Every like second or so, you see a part of Negan pop back out of the water as the crocodile is finally thrashing him around.
Okay, so I am going to like cartwheel jump over and onto Negan's face, boop him on the nose, and cure wounds him.
Now, does enlarge end when you go unconscious?
Probably.
Probably.
I don't know. You're technically not the one that cast the spell.
Oh, you're right. I may still be.
You might still be a huge bitch.
I may still be a huge bitch.
So 4 cure wounds. And then I am going to cast Thorn Whip as a cantrip. Can I do that? Or is that 2 actions?
That's 2. I think Cure Wounds is an action, so you can only do 1
Yeah.
action.
So it's a cantrip's an action?
Yes.
Alright, so with my bonus action, I'm going to turn my happy ass into a crocodile.
Into a what?
Crocodile.
Oh yeah, you can turn into a crocodile.
And so now I'm in the water as a crocodile. I gave her 4 points.
Alright,
4 points of power.
Let me give that off. If you're in the water,
I am in the water.
you jumped on her. I'm gonna move you right there. I'm not gonna make you turn you a crocodile token, but you do turn into a large creature as a crocodile. So there's a large Dolkadot.
Oh, dope.
Do you have the crocodile?
I did, yeah.
Good. So you are now a crocodile. Turris, you're seeing some shit. You saw an ice blast go next to you. You saw Negan's like giant head pop out of the water and then
You
get
see his
thrashed.
eyes?
Did you change my hit points?
To 4
Yeah.
because that's what you have right now.
Oh,
Yes,
Yeah.
I gave you 4
I'm
points.
sorry, I missed that. My
Yeah,
apologies.
You missed that. She healed you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you see these eyes? These eyes have seen some shit.
Yeah. And
I just pulled up the lyrics for Professional Rapper, and I was reading there at the very end, just like, you want some hand? Did you just say head?
Did you
Like,
say
yeah, you ain't never got no hand before. So I completely missed the part where I got healed.
He's like, what type of teeth do you got?
Mint, raspberry, Earl Grey. Actually, I'll take head. I knew your dirty ass wanted some head.
It's a good song. It's hilarious.
It's a good song. I like it.
But
I
yeah,
don't even know where to go from here.
but yeah, Turris, after seeing a giant Negan get ripped to shreds,
Shit.
you then see Dolka like jump in the air and turn into a crocodile with pink scales.
Pretty.
Okay, first off, the crocodile attacked Negan. Did he pop his head up? Is he still underwater?
You know what? For the purpose
For
of
attack
this,
purposes.
oh, what? No. There we go. It is
Thank you.
above water.
Good. Because Dickhead's getting shot.
Okay.
Get him.
You're a fucking asshole.
Here's hoping I crit on Negan again.
13.
A 13, it does hit.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, lucky me. It's gonna hit for 10.
All right. Is that the end of your turn?
I'm looking around and I don't see a whole lot going on. I don't have 2 attacks yet, do I?
Nope. You're still at level 3.
Yeah.
Yeah, then no, you have 1 attack.
No, it's at 5. I get that.
Mm.
Cure Wounds is a touch target, I believe.
I'm not sure off the top of my head. I should know these things.
You really should.
No, Cure Wounds is range, but it takes an action. No, sorry. Cure Wounds is touch.
Well, either way, it's pointless because it takes an action. So.
It's Healing Word that is the bonus.
Oh, I know.
Okay.
So this guy on the right-hand side here,
Mm-hmm. Which guy?
the guy on the right hand, far right.
That one?
Yep.
He's underwater right now.
Yeah, and now he's got a little red dot right above him that has an arrow directly at him.
You hunters marked him?
That is a hunter's mark, my friend.
We will put... I really wish there was like a good thing for being marked. You know, I'm going to use this nuke sign for him, saying that he's marked.
Yeah.
I'm okay with that.
Just right above the water, like it's all murky and crappy, and right above it's just a red arrow pointing right at him.
Right here, motherfucker.
I'd like to think he just lost his disadvantage.
You'd like to think that. Back to the top, it is Selita's turn. She sees a crocodile with its head out of the water. She's gonna pop another one of them short bows at that. For a 15 to hit. Goddamn. Her poison damage is what does all the fucking damage.
I'm fine with that.
Because she murks this crocodile that attacked Negan.
Right now, it falls.
Cool. That ends her turn. Dolkadot, you're going to get attacked by a crocodile.
Hey.
Because one is right next to you underwater.
Yeah.
And it doesn't like that. It feels like you're mocking it by being a pink crocodile. That's a 19 to hit.
I feel like it should like avoid me because I'm a crocodile.
I mean, you're not part of its pack. If crocodiles have them.
They fucking hits.
You're also a crocodile with pink hair.
Yeah. You take 5 piercing damage.
Okay.
That ends its turn. Actually, it's going to... No, it's going to stay in the water. Sid Steven. Is that you? Popcorn.
How would we describe the movement of an unseen servant?
It's unseen. Like
No,
it just kind of floats, or like hovers from location to location.
So, I mean, ostensibly, if I did it over water,
I mean, it could go into the water. I don't see why not.
right?
What are you trying to
That's
have?
what I'm saying. Like, I'm just wondering, like, what exactly, like, the height, like, does it levitate? Does it kind of just hover off the ground? Like, would it go to the bottom?
I mean, I don't let me get my words out. Like, since it can just, like, it pretty much just flies wherever it wants to go. If it wants to fly above the water or into the water, it can do either or. Like, I don't think the water's going to stop it because it's an intangible creature essentially. Like, it's
Right. All right. I'm going to unseen servant and just command it to cause distraction.
alrighty. Let me just type in like servant into like the little. That's premium assets. I don't want premium because I don't pay for the premium ones. Wow. I'm scared of the things I when I type in for like the assets, typing in servant, I get a man in a banana hammock.
Picture didn't happen.
I like very much.
Bam.
Damn.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh.
I was not lying. Now was I?
Oh, is that a banana hammock?
You know what? It's not a full banana hammock, but it's still like a little.
It's not full banana hammock,
But
but
it's still
fucking bull
awkward as shit.
agreed.
We're gonna use that for the unseen servant because I'm not using a man in a fucking bikini bottom.
But he lives in a
Damn
pineapple
it.
under the sea.
No.
Oh.
And Claude, I'm giving you. You should be able to control that. Yeah. So wherever you want him to go and cause distraction.
Are there only 2 left at this point?
Yes. They're very. Crocodiles aren't that strong. They just cause a lot of damage.
Right.
Fair.
If he can move here.
Okay. How is he causing a distraction?
Let me see. Unseen servant is weird. What are the physical limits here? It can. I'm wondering if you could just like splash the water.
Alright, let me see. Unseen servant. Fetching thing, blah, 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 and fires. You know what? He probably could. Alright. Okay. I'm the components: a piece of string and a little bit of wood. All right.
Diver?
Wait, what? Okay, so my AC is actually different as a crocodile than it is as my druid, right?
Yes, but he hit for a 19. A crocodile's AC is 12.
Okay, well it says 14 here.
That says 14 on yours?
Yeah, well it doesn't. I had to look it up, and I just found it right now.
Yeah. Either way, a 19 hits you.
Yeah, but now that I know, it's up there.
Cool. Alright, so Sid, since for your servant, I want you to roll me performance check. To see how well your servant, causes a distraction. All right, and I'm gonna do. I guess it'll be wisdom to see. 3. Yep. Okay. And I'll do it for both of them. All right. So we'll say this one up top is thoroughly distracted by the splashing around. This one is not. But that was an interesting. I would not have thought of using Unseen Servant that way. That's kudos. It is Zandala's turn. She can't see any of the crocodiles at this moment.
Even with the red arrow?
I mean, she sees the red arrow, so if she does anything at the crocodiles, it's going to be at disadvantage. So she's going to do that. She's going to stick with the Ray of Frost, and she's going to aim for this one with the red arrow.
O'Day,
Courtney.
I'm not in the initiative.
Did we delete you from the initiative?
I think you did. Hold on, I'll edit back.
I'll say scroll back up to what did you roll?
Look, I think you rolled a
Wasn't
9.
a 4.
Or did you just forget the roll?
Maybe that's what it was.
Yeah, that's what it was. No wonder you're not in the initiative order.
No! There you go.
Jackass.
Someone's got to start the slow clap.
I'm working with too many characters here. All right.
Professional rapper.
That's what you get for listening to Little Dicky.
I accept this. Great song, by the way.
You're welcome.
Oh.
Oh wow, what the fuck does she add to her spell attack?
Plus 8?
He's still mighty.
No wonder she's hitting these bitches.
Fuck.
Oh, she has a 7. God damn. Okay. Well, she hits it.
Damn!
She hits it for 8 damage.
Hell yeah. I'm not a huge bitch, right?
No, you're still a huge bitch.
You are.
Oh. Okay.
Come on.
Yeah, that's on Sid Steven, not on you.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
I meant to bring that up. I looked it up. It's a concentration spell, so it just falls on Sid Stevens at that point.
Alright, so this crocodile is going to go over and essentially attack to where your unseen servant is, like splashing, even though technically it's unseen. Do unseen servants have health? Yeah, AC of 10, 1 hit point. Cool. So this crocodile is going to attack your unseen servant.
Critness.
And it hits, just hits. Your unseen servant, it's destroyed. But it did do its job. It distracted a crocodile for an entire turn. Dolkadot. Oh, is on the phone. You know, since Dolka and Turris are on the same initiative order, Turris, you're up.
Okay.
Yeah, you both have 7, so...
That's true. He's got the arrow. He's got the arrow. He's getting the arrow.
Roll that attack.
20 on the low end.
Jesus Christ, yeah, you hit.
Yeah. So that's 3,
Oh.
and then... Hold on. The D6 for the mark, 3 as well.
Oh.
So that's 6. Has he been hit before?
Yes.
That's Colossus Slayer as well.
Wait, what?
Colossus Slayer. Whenever a creature has been attacked after being damaged, it takes an additional 1d8.
Jesus.
So it's going to take an additional 1.
Oh.
Yeah. Nailed it. So that's 7 damage.
Still alive.
Yeah. But it took a goddamn arrow.
Why do you have to suck?
He took Chubb's hand, and I'm trying to get it back.
Okay.
I'm sorry about that.
You're fine. Things happen. But it is your turn.
Okay. So I'm crocodile. I got bit. I am going to bite back
Alright.
and right on his face, hard. So I don't know how to roll that. It's like a 20 plus 4.
Yes. You should have like the character sheet for a crocodile. I thought I gave it to you.
You gave me a info sheet.
Oh, it didn't give you the actual character sheet.
No.
Oh, then yeah, just roll the 20 plus 4.
Okay. Well, I failed.
Oh yeah, you try to bite at it. Like you bite it, but you're not used to being a crocodile, so your teeth don't actually break scales.
He's a crocodile.
Negan, you are currently a huge bitch.
That's a huge bitch.
Thanks, Negan.
Right, actually, to you right now, they're normal sized bitches.
No, I meant me.
I know, but to you, the crocodiles are normal bitches.
Those are normal ass crocodiles.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I mean, I can give you a
Guiding-
giant crocodile to fight if you want.
Guiding bolt might be a bad idea in the water.
Why do you say?
I just trust me. I have a hunch.
We have mages trying to freeze crocodiles, and you're in the water.
I mean, if you insist.
I
I'm
don't
just kidding.
insist- don't
I
insist
will. I will cast. Or no, I won't. I will. I feel like I can get here, even though it's difficult terrain.
Mm-hmm. You're also bigger now, so
Actually, I'm gonna be over here,
okay.
and I'm gonna inflict wounds on this one.
Okay. Pray tell. Give me that spell card.
With a crit! Bitch!
Roll the damage.
1 plus 1. Come on.
I say, watch it be a 1 and a 1.
I'm casting that at level 2, by the way. Okay.
Whoa!
Wow.
Ouch.
Wow.
Ouch.
Whatever
That's
that is.
I want to do
That's
the math
50.
for that.
That's 50.
Are you sure?
No.
Alright, hold on.
41 plus 9, that's 50.
Yeah, that is 50.
Get fucked.
Alright, so the crocodile that had 4 hit points left,
Fuck bitch!
you wasted a higher level spell slot and did 50 damage. How do you explode this crocodile?
That's exactly what it was. So I wake up, right? I'm just like looking around trying to figure out what the fuck's going on. All of a sudden I'm taller than normal. And these two fuckers are over there being all smug and shit. So it was like, nope, not today. And I like swim over to the shore, grab it by the head, and just like crush it.
So
Fuck you!
So gross. Selena's going to try to attack this crocodile at disadvantage with her bow. Because that's all she really has.
On the offset, because he died, move the hunter's mark to him.
Okay. 14 does hit. Six. Okay. Sid Stevens' turn. So, 15 does hit for
Nice.
3 damage. You just swing your rock right into this crocodile. Like, I think it hits him right in the eye. It inflicts enough damage that it's not dead, but it's not looking good, and it's a little pissed. Just a little pissed. A little more than it was before.
Yeah.
If you can, I don't know if you guys can tell when a crocodile's pissed or not.
He's got all those teeth, he's got no toothbrush.
Yeah.
You know, my daughter watches little kids' cartoons, obviously, and one of them was about brushing her teeth and a crocodile that has never brushed his teeth before and how bad his breath was. And when they tried to ask him, why haven't you brushed your teeth, the crocodile's response was, I don't know how.
That artist has watched too much Waterboy.
Motherfucker.
She's going to... What is the range on that spell? Can that reach? Probably can, because why the fuck wouldn't it?
I love that question.
Yeah. What? The question is, can it reach?
How far is this spell? Let's see.
It's only a 60-foot range, but she's going to cast Acid Splash on the the crocodile. She's gonna turn that water around the crocodile into acid.
I'm in there.
I knew I liked that bitch.
But you're not on the crocodile.
Right, this isn't conal like my breath. This is just...
So it fails its save, and you guys, tourists, you can see some more shit because, and everyone else, you see like this crocodile's like head pop out of the water as it like roars in agony, and its face starts to melt away as she is
Gross.
she is acided this crocodile.
Jesus fuck.
Like, what can you not do?
Find true love.
Oh.
It's a battle we're all still trying to do. It's okay.
But yeah, you see like the teeth start like falling out of the crocodile as its face like melts away, and it turns you guys have turned the rivers red. Congratulations. I hope you're proud of yourselves.
I am.
I mean, someone's gotta be.
Can I go skin the crocodile?
Not the melted one.
Not the melted one, the two that are still not... The one that didn't get destroyed by necroses, and the one that's not acidy.
So yeah, the other two, yes, you could try to skin the other two if you
Good.
so please.
I'd like some fucking croc skin with a 15.
I mean, I think I don't know how much it would be like pound wise, but you find enough that you could make yourself some croc skin like pants and shoes.
I was about to say, you say some croc Uggs, I swear to God.
I was going to say a croc purse, but I didn't think you would want one.
You don't know my style.
I mean, if you want to if Terse wants to make a purse,
You'd rock the hell out of some Crocs.
It's a satchel!
it's
Like a man purse.
I'm just gonna mark it down as 10 pounds, is that alright?
that's
It's a shoulder bag.
It's a messenger bag.
all right. You each get 73 experience for that.
Yeah.
What should we be at right now?
I
I'm
don't
checking
fucking
as we
know.
talk about it. You should be at
I know-
976.
I know that Dolkadot has the least amount of experience.
Slightly less than the rest of us.
You said 73?
Yes. Because
1,049.
you guys would have gotten more, but because there was a boat battle, and I purposely made the other two fight, I split the experience with them as well.
I actually have a question real quick though. Before that, you said 1049.
Yes.
Okay, cool. I don't know if Sid would have gotten in on this since he stayed outside for it, but I don't know if the rest of the party ever got their experience from completing that temple too.
I don't remember.
I think we did.
Yeah, we did. It pushed us to 3.
Gets us to level 3.
No, the goblin fight pushed to 3.
That's
Exactly.
right.
Yeah.
Oh.
That's because there's no actual experience. I was going to give you guys some. That's what the wonders of Google and just trap experience.
I think that was exactly what happened last time. You didn't know what to give us. He didn't give us it.
Please make sure your safe search is on for that one.
Oh.
Can I make a little, like, 4-tooth necklace?
Yes,
Can I
you
get some
may.
teeth?
Yes, you may. And Mike, I hate you for that. Like God, I hate you for that.
I just remember Otakon was this weekend.
It
Enough
was.
said.
All right, so according to the DM guide, these traps were definitely between the dangerous and deadly sections. Well, the first one was a setback one. So let me pull up my handy dandy calculator. Let's just give you the max for each one. Plus 165. Wow, I did not want to open that up. Plus balloon. Plus 2. And yeah, there's one that trap, and then guys, this might actually get you guys close to another level. I'm gonna give it to all 4 of you. Everyone give yourselves an extra 300. Hold up. 363 experience.
God damn!
1412. Except for Dolpadot.
Because it's those traps. There was one setback trap, which was the pit.
Yeah.
There was two dangerous ones. The blades and the
Yeah.
or not the blades, and then the thunder wave one.
Fire.
No, the thunder wave one. I was saying that one would be dangerous. The fire and the collapsing ceiling are both deadly ones. They are meant to kill you.
Mm.
And all of that added up, and then divided by fucking 4.
How much is 363, right?
363. 369.
No, just give me one
Tell
more
me
time.
one more
Get low,
time.
get low,
Alright.
get
I
low.
hate all of you.
What is going on?
To the windows! To the walls!
Mike, have I ever told you how wet you are?
Need for Speed Underground 2. I don't care what you say.
Anyway.
Also, you're the Irish one.
I am.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
I've got the Indian blood. I got an excuse.
Anyway.
Oh my god, I think there's somebody out there whiter than me.
Me?
Not me, I promise.
Yeah.
Oh wait, no, I don't want to give you that map. Oh no, that's my map. You don't get that one. That gives you all the locations.
Saw some
Yeah.
shit.
I'm not giving you guys all the locations. That means I'll have to change things around afterwards.
Gross.
So,
Alright.
rest?
So that was happening like late afternoon, early evening. So that was the Oni encounter and the last encounter for today.
Woo.
I'm gonna move you guys one square right there. So you guys do get your long rest. You guys get your spells back, your health back.
Okay.
Now we get to do the wonderful parts of rolling to see what the weather is and what your possible encounters for the next few days are.
Shit.
Did you need a survival from me as well?
Yes, I do.
Okay. That's going to be a
We get-
21.
We get 2 blocks. We get 2 of them.
You
right?
do, but since you guys started midday, you only got 1 for that first one.
What was it?
Roll the D8 to see how much. D8 or D10?
It's D8.
It's cool. 7 pounds. That's enough for all of you.
Yeah, we get you.
You guys get another day without having to use your rations. The next day, the weather is rainy. A sheet of rain falls over the land. Since you're following the river and it's just a normal rainy day, I'm not going to roll to see if you guys get lost. But let's see if we have any encounters. 3 D20. Oh no, roll. Thank you. No, today is a very easy day for you guys. 1 and a 2. This is the fun part, guys, where we just keep rolling for shit to possibly happen. Terrace, I need that survival check again to see if you got for food for this night.
We're asking. That's a 5.
You do not find food this day.
Fuck you.
So everyone mark off 1 ration. And or bird seed.
It's it's like we're going back to town where we can restock.
You could.
I'll be over.
Is anyone wishing to talk with, before I move on, talk with Salida and or Zendala?
Oh.
They're with you guys, so if, besides random small talk, is there anything specific you guys would like to talk to them about? Or am I moving on?
Every once in a while, if Sid gets in proximity, he's going to try to feed Summerwise a bird seed.
I don't know if... Would a dragon wormling want?
I think they go more for meat.
I don't...
I would definitely at least put a small handful out toward.
Oh yeah, I'm... The wonders of being able to click Pseudo Dragon and see what they're all about.
Oh, pseudo?
A Pseudo Dragon.
I still think it's meat.
I mean, probably, but I don't think it's going to say no to food in general. Ah, cool. Some ideas. You know, if you try to give it food, there, it will get some flashes of images in your mind, or like really, you get flashes of like emotions of like just of gratefulness and just a little bit of happiness. Like it'll eat some, and it's more like like the thank you for this. Like you get those flashes in your head when you feed it. You don't get actual like words out of it. It just says you get images and emotions. Cool. Pseudo dragons. They talk to you telepathically. You learned something new today. All right. Next day, still rainy. Goddamn. In Chult, it is almost always raining. Hey, that's a thing. Don't mind me, guys.
What's going on?
Nothing.
Oh, don't mind him.
Don't mind me.
He just has the world's biggest tail right now.
I mean, it's kind of hard to hide if you get an encounter because it takes me time to set that shit up. You know.
I'd say lore dump, but that doesn't work here.
If there was lore to give you besides the fact that you're on a river, congratulations. I don't know what that is, so that's going to be fun.
Hey, look over there. That's a rock. That is a nice rock.
It's a nice rock. It's, you know what? It is a very special rock.
Don't care.
That rock that you're pointing out, I don't know which rock you're pointing out, but you're pointing one out. It looks, you heard tale that this rock gives you special powers. You don't believe it, but you've heard the tales. Cool. All right. What is everyone's passive perception?
12.
It's a 13.
Okay.
I always forget where this is.
It's right below all your skills. Just a little bubble you can't click.
Gotcha. 12. Thank you.
No problem.
Oh, wow. That's creepy. All right, let me roll a d4 here. And I'll let you guys know what you find. I don't want a GM roll. I want you can all see this one. 3 of them. Okay. Because I add 1.
Oh.
Cool. You guys, really anyone that's passive is, I'll say, over a 13 or above.
Okay.
You guys see, like, out in the distance, I didn't mean to actually close that, because I need it. Wilderness encounters, please. You guys see, like, a bunch of, like straw or reed huts out in the distance that you... Yes, spell slots back, because you guys have had long rests. Since you guys have... Yeah. Blech. But you see, like, some, like, reed huts, like, out on, like, the edges of the river, where it's more like between, like, that swampy ground and, actual ground. Inside those huts, however, you see these weird... I don't... you know what? I'm just going to give you guys the handout. It'd be the best way to show it. Show to players. Bam. That.
Oh, eblisses. Okay.
Eblisses. I was trying to think of like a way to describe them and set the stage.
That's the word is that?
The big bird.
It's my cousins.
That's now canon.
Done.
These creatures are 8 feet tall.
Shit.
They're Negan's cousins.
They're
yeah. They're Negan's cousins. Do I not have Jungle Marsh as a map option?
It's a big bitch.
That's a big
I really want
bitch.
Negan to
That's a huge bitch.
Saying that way too often tonight.
You are saying that a lot tonight. How do you feel about that?
Normal. I live in Dundalk. There's a lot of huge bitches around here.
Oh.
I really want
That's a
Negan to
huge
survive.
bitch.
Literal and figuratively.
All right,
Write it, Negan. Write it.
I am making a new map for you guys for this one because it is like a marshy area. But so while we're setting this map up, so you guys see these creatures and they notice you like right away. And surprisingly, even with their bird-like obvious, they are fucking like, as Mike said, cranes. They talk to you in common.
Ooh.
In fucking common.
The fuck?
You heard correct.
Shit.
Make this map bigger.
I heard correct, but what are they saying?
They look at you and go like, and like the one that talks like has like surprisingly like a deeper voice than you expect. He goes, but still bird-like. He's like, "What are you doing in our lands?"
Does anybody else have a 13 or better perception, or is it just me?
I mean, once they start talking, it's really so you
Oh,
guys can see
okay.
them ahead of time before they surprise you.
Yeah.
Don't mind us. We're just passing through, going back to our town. We're not here to disturb you, I promise.
Does he point them out?
Are you pointing them out?
Or
I mean,
just
I'm
kind of
waving.
saying that to the air?
I'm kind of waving, so
Yeah, it's fair. You kind of are.
trying to be, Queen of England right now.
I mean, if that's how you want to be, that's how you can be. So you're saying like you're just trying to pass through, no harm here type thing?
Yeah. Yeah, no reason to shoot.
Like, you say that, but you came into our home.
Can I, like, whisper to Negan? My, that's a big one.
I mean, yeah, I'm not going to stop you from whispering to each other.
That's a huge bitch.
That is your statement of the day, isn't it?
Thank you, Negan.
Does Sid have any idea what these creatures are?
I don't know, like, where Iblis is, blah, blah, blah. You know what? You would.
Okay.
Here, I'm going to, this is, I'll actually roll me an intelligence, and I will, depending on what you roll, I will tell you, I'll paste out how much you know. 4.
Sure are birds.
No, he's gonna get something. It was just the more he got, the more higher he rolled, the more I would have given him. But you get the first sentence with that roll. So that's gonna pop up in your private chat. And they're pronounced Ebly, not Iblis or Eblis. It says on the character sheet, pronounced Ebly. Mike.
All right. So, knowing this and hearing their conversation, I would point to my back and, as fellow creatures punished by gods, I would beg of you to forego us your punishment. Let us through these lands.
Okay. Hold on. So they'll look at you and just, what the fuck just happened there? My stuff is acting all crazy. I'm sorry. They'll look at you and so you're pointing to your bag, like trying to offer them something, or
Like pointing out my lack of wings.
oh, your lack of wings. Okay.
Yeah.
They will say, what will I have them say? They'll look at you and he's like, your punishment is not our concern, little one. Because Sid is short. Sid's like 4 or 5 feet, right? Like 4 feet?
Yeah, like in that range.
Yeah, so they're like half their size to them. So they're like, your punishment is not our concern. Our concern is the survival of our own.
Well, you're interested in birdseed? It's the only other thing I got.
Would they want birdseed? That is a good question.
Fucking birds.
They do like things, but you know.
I pull out like 3 fat sacks.
They,
Well,
I'm gonna move you guys.
well fucking done.
I'm gonna move you guys onto the map just in case a fight does break out. You can successfully navigate your way out of this, but I'm putting you guys all the way this whole thing is like when I get you onto the map is like this bog area. So like the water here is very shallow, like 4, maybe 5 feet deep at most, like in the deepest spots. So excuse that when I put you on this, excuse that the edges of the map are all land. I know you guys are technically on a river, but theater of the mind here, guys. Theater of the mind. It's a big map, by the way. I made it 60 by 60 squares, so it's fucking huge. But you guys are kind of in the center. And they are about... How many feet away are they? They're a decent amounts away. They're about 60 feet from you guys. But you pull out the bags. They look at you. I always start it with they look at you. Seeds do us very little. What treasures do you have? And if they had hands to do like the little Mr. Smithers or Mr. Burns, like, haha, that's what they would be doing, but with their feathers.
Those absolute bitches.
I use my minor conjuration to make something that looks absolutely stunning.
Alright, so what are you taking and what are you making it look like?
I don't think I have to take anything for my conjuration.
Okay, you can just make you can just conjure it out of thin air, essentially.
Yeah, I don't know why it's not putting it in the chat. There it is. I'm gonna make it appear right at their feet. It's self-replicating. It'll do it at once a day.
Ooh. Roll me. You're actively trying to deceive them. Roll me a deception, but since you made something, you can roll it with advantage.
Okay.
Whew. 19. I also got a 19.
Sweet.
Tiger's the attacker, so that's you. They can actually pick that up, right? Like the thing you created. Da da da.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yep, weighs no more than 10 pounds. All right, so you create this like I guess like gem or something in front of them. And I was like, oh, this looks very expensive. I like this. You can make more of these?
It replicates itself once a day.
We will be gods among the Ebly. And you can see the other two like mimic him in the background, like gods. He picks up the. Oh, he's still holding it up. But he's like, you have appeased us today, and for that, we will offer you something in return. Besides your safe passage, well, that's a given. They offer you. I'm just gonna move back onto the player map. They tell you of. It's like, what is that one? Because that's the closest one. Cool. There's a statue about 2 days this way, and they point like he doesn't put it on the map. He like points like 2 days west of you. Like, whoops, I'm on the ruler. So like right there. I know I made a big one, so I'm gonna draw another fucking shape for you. Somewhere around there. Whoops, undo that last one. He tells you of a giant statue that, let me pull up the like details about it. That a bunch of the grungs and goblins in the area worship. He's like, but those mindless grungs, they don't know its true power. This statue can come to life one day. I'm sure it'll be useful to whoever can bring it back. It's like, you are worthy of that information because of this beautiful gem. And he like strokes it with his feathers.
Is that giant statue of a man carrying an alligator?
No, it is of a muscular man with a shield. Yeah.
So this time we'll have to carry shields with us.
Sure. Be gone, peasants, before you incur the wrath of your gods. And the others in the background start like mimicking, saying, "Gods, gods." Yeah.
Dumbass gods.
And they're gonna be pissed.
Better hope. You know, I'm going to leave an extra mark in case you guys come back this way. Since you guys avoided that fight, that was quick thinking. Like with the conjuration, I like it. There was 3 of them, right? So times 3. Since you guys only get half the experience for avoiding the fight, 82 experience for everyone for successfully avoiding the fight.
1494.
Yeah, otherwise you guys would have had to fight 3 large monstrosities.
Oh fuck!
They're considered monstrosities. That
Really?
yeah, that
Wow.
that are spellcasters and can attack twice with their beaks per turn.
Oh.
Fuck, man.
Yet
So
somehow
we're
they're only a
actually-
CR1.
Yeah, I was getting ready to ask that.
The fuck?
Yeah, go figure. D&D guys.
It
Jesus.
gotta make sense.
Yeah.
I guess
Okay.
we can't ask HP, but I'm assuming it has something to do with that.
I don't know how they decide what the CR rating of things are. I really don't.
Attack power, HP.
Like, well, because there's some things that the CR rating should be a lot lower than what it really is, or should be a lot higher than what it is. Like, if it can cast spells and attack twice per turn, that should not be a CR1.
If D&D was perfect, there wouldn't be 5 editions.
Damn. Well,
Damn!
5.5 editions because they had to remake 3rd edition because it was really bad.
That's right. We don't talk about 3rd edition.
No, we don't talk about 4th.
If it's not 5th, doesn't matter.
Nope. But guess what, guys? That wasn't your only encounter for the day.
Yee! Wait, what?
You heard.
You heard?
You heard. You guys,
Shit.
you guys are still on the river. Hey, that's a one. That's a thing.
That is a thing.
I think you guys have ran into that one before, so I don't want to use that.
So we have a marker where these ibises are, or no? What is it?
I mean, I can leave a mark if you'd like me to.
I don't want you to, because I don't want to come back to them.
I might want to.
No, we just deceived them, and they're monstrosities.
Yeah, but I kind of wanted to put
Well,
an
then
arrow
that-
through his fucking head.
I'm not going to mark it. You just gonna have to do your best to remember where it was.
Good.
Considering our boat hasn't moved, sure.
Yeah, it's at Camp Righteous. That's all I know. One right next to.
All right, cool. So, I like this encounter better. So we're gonna
Could we ask Selena to make sure she remembers where it is?
You may. You may
So-
indeed.
Selena will remember this.
Sleeta will remember this, and O'Day will remember this one because I like this encounter better, and this is the encounter we're going with.
Oh, jeez. What have we done?
What have I done?
What
I'm
have we
rating the
done?
wrongs from last encounter, or the first encounter that you guys had tonight.
Oh god.
Because about 3 numbers off from what I rolled, because the one I rolled you guys have already done, I didn't want to give it to you again. It's kind of boring in my opinion. It would have been just those flaming fist guys like that you ran into before that would talk to you and.
Oh, okay. I thought when you said that, I was hoping for more crocodiles.
No, but I'm giving you one that does have crocodiles.
Oh.
But this one is with a giant crocodile.
Hold
Oh.
on now. Hey.
The fuck?
Negan is supposed to be on the first boat because I'm riding on the ship.
I'm sorry.
This is
Yeah.
unacceptable.
Happy now?
We don't judge. It's
And
card
I'm
year.
going to put you guys all right there next to each other.
That's great here.
Where is giant crocodile?
Also, was Salita with you guys or was she with us?
No, we had X with us.
Yeah, you guys had Zendala. Alright, let's see what the encounter says for giant crocodile. This is as you guys are like getting ready to like pull off to the side for the night to actually start resting. Cool. Before it rises out of the water, maybe. Okay, cool. So this is going to decide if it gets a surprise round on you all.
Shit.
I half apologize for that.
No, you don't.
That's why I already said half, alright?
You don't even give half.
No, I do, because
Yup. No.
this is a lot more vicious of an enemy for you. This is like, you know, as I said on Wednesday when I pulled out the Lord of the Rings quote of, this enemy is beyond you.
Oh, yeah.
What could it be? Sierra 5 or something?
It is.
I mean, we still beat that one, though, didn't we?
Yeah, I think you guys did.
We did,
Yeah.
actually.
So, I'm pretty sure everyone's passive is above an 8.
Yeah.
Yep.
So you guys all see the crocodile emerge from the water right there in front of you all.
It's fucking TikTok!
This one is a huge creature. So this time you can say that's a huge bitch, because the rest of them are just large bitches.
Negan, I don't have the words. Negan, what do you got?
Just in utter shock and pointing. That's a huge bitch!
Thank you, Negan!
Because it's just one creature, roll initiatives.
Okay.
I can't play. Oh, I'm retarded.
Oh, good. I rolled a fucking 9 for the crocodile.
Good.
Did.
I mean, the crocodile makes 2 attacks each turn, so
Fuck.
I don't want to be first. Shit.
you don't want to be. You don't want to be first.
No!
The only people that don't want to be first are the fucking healers. Are you a healer?
No, but I have Colossus Slayer, which makes me not want to hit first.
Oh, that's fair too. All right, descending order. But sorry, Turris, you
Puts me first, yes.
you are first. Oh wow, Zendala and Salito go fucking last.
Our heavy hitters go last. Go figure.
Yeah, go figure. What are you doing there, Turris? You have all your spells. You have
Well,
all
because-
your health.
Yes, because my buddy behind me just said, hey, that's a huge bitch. My initial instinct was, fucking, light this bitch up! Hunter's mark.
Mm-hmm.
It's getting the fucking ding ding.
The ding ding.
That.
You said it.
Uh-huh. It's been said now.
That's canon. It's got the ding ding.
Whoever's clipping, get on that shit. Here comes the longbow.
You miss.
You miss. You shoot the arrow, it bounces right off the crocodile's hide.
Son of a bitch! That's all I got.
Dolkadot.
Yeah.
It's your turn, girl.
I am going to moonbeam that bitch.
Fucking druids.
Wait, do I have to roll something to dodge it, or?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you do. Dumbo. How do I look at them?
I got it.
No, you don't. I don't got it.
Good talk.
Moonbeam. When the creature enters blah 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 is engulfed, makes a Constitution saving throw or takes 2d10 radiant on a failed, half as much on a successful. So I make a con save. I'm pretty sure 17 beats whatever your DC save is.
I don't know. I think
Yeah, your spell DC is a 12. So it will take half of that, which is 7 damage. What is that noise?
That would be Courtney. That just made me hungry.
right. I thought it sounded like M&M's. I was gonna get mad at Mike.
Right?
Sorry, I thought I muted my mic.
You failed miserably, woman.
I did.
It's the crocodile's turn.
Shit.
This is going to hurt.
I've seen enough hentai to know where this is going.
Oh, that sounds familiar.
It still got what 7 damage though, right?
Yes.
Okay.
So it makes an attack with a bite and an attack with its tail. And here's the best part.
I'm in the front.
The tail's reach is 10 feet.
Fucking why?
Wow.
So, Mike, you're getting hit with Tersa's getting hit with the bite. Zendala is getting hit with the tail.
Nailed it.
So, Mike, are you ready to possibly die?
I didn't crit or nat 1 my rolls.
18 to hit,
That hits.
23 damage.
Takes me to 2.
Oh, and you are grappled.
Oh, I've been here before.
Just like Wednesday.
Uh-huh.
Selita is going to get a tail to the face. A 22. What is your armor class? Oh wow, that definitely hits.
I mean, it's 22. Come on.
Wow. Feels like it hurts.
And it must make a DC strength check or be prone.
Right in her eye.
Well, she's prone.
Oh my god.
Could be
What have
16.
we done?
Sid Steven.
Producio.
That's right. You half their size.
Yep.
God damn it.
So it becomes that. Yeah. Do I have to make a spell save?
For reduce, yes.
Constitution saving throw. A 12. What is your spell DC? 12?
Yep.
It's the attacker. Goes to the.
I mean, when you it's
No, I know.
yeah. He technically makes a save.
I know.
That sucks. That would have made it do less damage too, huh? Yep.
Yeah. It's 1d4 less damage.
Oh no, so much less damage.
It's still less, damn it.
It is. I will give you that. Negan, that is a huge bitch. This might be when I might accidentally party wipe you guys because I forgot how strong this thing is.
All right. Here we
I
go.
want to see Negan go out in a blaze of glory. Let's do this.
She going out in a blaze of glory.
It's a he.
Here's what I'm gonna do. Is any of the party in the water?
No.
Guiding bolt.
You know what?
Hmm?
Technically, Mike is half in the water, half in the crocodile's mouth.
So he's still in the boat.
But he's in the crocodile's mouth.
Guiding
Okay.
bolt isn't electric there.
Yeah, you can guiding bolt the shit out of it.
Oh, you're right. It's radiant.
Yeah.
Guiding bolt that bitch.
For a 20?
That will hit.
That's weird. I thought guiding bolt should have asked me what level to cast it at.
Is it a leveled spell? Yes, it is. It's level 1 spell, isn't it?
Yeah.
Well, do you want to cast it at a higher level?
Yeah.
Just roll the damage multiple times then,
Okay.
till you get to whatever level you're.
Oh, there we go. That's what it is. I had to issue damage before it asked that. So casting at level 2, so 14.
Oh.
Toby.
Okay, but it's
14
but the
radiant.
next person to hit it has advantage.
True.
And look who's up next.
And look who's up next. Your heaviest fucking hitter.
1.
Dust this bitch!
So, I mean,
Did anybody else hear that?
What?
Sounds like a kid dying.
I heard screeching.
Oh, so that's mine. I'm sorry. I'll mute my mic.
Just go put it down. Just it's in misery. Just put it down.
No, he's pretending he's a dinosaur. I'm sorry.
that's
Oh.
amazing.
That's fine then. I thought he chopped his fucking leg off or something.
Cool.
I'm sorry.
Do I want her to use her heaviest spell or not? Is the question.
Dust this bitch!
No, I'm going to roll a d20. 11 or higher, she's going to use her higher level spell. 10 or low, the normal one. The normal one. Because I don't want you guys to know what all of her spells are yet. I like keeping things a surprise. She's going to cast Chromatic Orb. And it's going to be acid damage. She's very big. She's a fan of acid. 8, and she's going to cast that at 3rd level. So let's do that damage 2 more times. Jesus Christ! I rolled well.
Wow!
Awesome.
Let me mark off one of her spell slots. Okay.
Does that break my grapple?
It'll give you advantage on getting out.
Good.
Minus 13, minus another 13, and then minus 8. So you see, like, the back of this crocodile, like, just starting to melt away as this ball of acid is hurled into it.
This bitch is crazy. I love her.
This bitch loves her acid. Alright?
Well,
And it's possibly because, it's mainly because I like the idea of describing how someone dies via acid.
But you don't like my character.
I don't like your character. I don't
Fair
like you. Cool, so that was her turn. Selena's up next. She is scared out of her fucking mind. But still manages to hit with her arrow. You guys, you know what? I won't party wait because you guys have very strong allies with you. She aims her short bow and it hits into the part of like the skin that is already melting away with her poison tipped arrows.
nice.
So you see like all this like green goo all coming off of the skeleton or crocodile already, and then you like see like the poison, like the stereotypical poison effect on things. You see the little gas bubble, the poison bubbles come up into its
Turning
back.
black.
It's starting to like just rot a little bit. Turris, this crocodile has you in its jaws.
Oh.
If you wish to break free, you can attack while you are grappled, but your attacks will be at disadvantage. Or you can spend your turn trying to escape. Because it's going to take an action. I think it's either an action or your move. I think it's an action to break the grapple.
Said crocodile because I'm currently in the jaws of the crocodile and I can't really tell from the outside. Bloodied, near death,
Oh, critical.
critical.
Yeah, that's 25% or less. Yep, you have to use an action to escape a grapple, succeeding on an athletics or dexterity opposed against their athletics. So you can attack.
You know what? Yeah, no, I'm going to attack. There's enough acid damage already.
Yeah.
So why don't we just fucking, do some more?
Ho! No wonder you love Zendala so much. You both love
Yeah.
acid.
I love that bitch.
So I need to make a dex save.
Yes.
Half demon with acid damage. You're gonna. Oh my god. You guys are gonna have.
I rolled a 5 on my dex save. Roll that damage.
That's 2d6. That's 4 goddamn damage.
You spray acid out of your mouth.
Ooh, can I set it up?
Go ahead.
I'm currently in the jaws of this crocodile. I just reach back and just, you know what? Fuck this! Directly into the fucking mouth of this crocodile.
That's what I was going for. So, yeah. So, like, now, like, its tongue is starting to, like, melt a little bit. One or two of its teeth are rotting away because of your acid, but it's still holding on to you tightly because it's
A dick.
a dick. Dolkadot.
I am gonna go ahead and cast Lesser Restoration
On who?
on my buddy friend Turris here.
Hi, buddy.
That's not going to help him.
Why not?
I'm not diseased or afflicted.
Oh, okay.
That does. Lesser Restoration doesn't cure being grappled.
But I thought he was poisoned too, because
No,
getting
he's just
all covered
grappled.
in acid and shit.
No, I'm shooting acid.
Well,
Yeah, he is the cause of some of the acid.
okay then.
Alrighty then.
Fine. No, why am I keep clicking the wrong thing. I'm
Clearly.
trying to click the cogs on it so I can read it.
Mm-hmm.
Just clicking the words.
Oh.
I don't want to touch him. I'm in the other boat.
How much experience is a giant crocodile for? Okay. Enough for me to be able to say fuck you guys.
Oh.
Thunderwave. Okay.
Yeah.
So
So
Thunderwave, you have to cast it on yourself,
Right.
and it's 15-foot cube out from you.
Right.
So if you do that, it might hit Turris as well.
Unless I point it this direction, right? The crocodile.
Oh no, because the way the cube ones work, it took me a long time to figure that one out. So it's 15-foot cube.
Like this?
It centers on you, and you're one of the corners.
Okay.
That's the way it works. So,
Alright.
or you're like an edge. So if you move first, you can, or you can cast it right there and hit both the crocodile and.
Alright, I'll go ahead and jump out into the water.
Okay.
Right here.
Okay. And cast it from right there.
Yeah.
Cool. That you can do. So 3 thunder damage if I fail. Is it half if I succeed?
Motherfucker.
Or is it no damage if I
On a
succeed?
failed save, a creature takes 2d8 thunder damage and is pushed 10 feet away. On a successful save, the creature takes half as much damage and isn't pushed.
Okay.
So 2d8.
So it takes 2 damage instead of 3.
Oh, was that the damage right there?
Yeah, 3?
it
Yeah.
was. Well, fuck you.
3 damage. Woo! It's the giant crocodile's turn, though. Mike,
Stop.
are you ready to get bit some more? Because since you're grappled, it has advantage on this bite attack on you.
That
And-
does.
It still has to roll for the moonfire.
Ooh. It does. Because I didn't have it move out of the moonfire because I was a dumbass.
I mean, it's hungry and it's biting me.
I hear a doggy.
Holy, stop.
I hear a doggo.
That's basically what the crocodile's doing to me currently.
Alright, so I need you to roll the damage for Moonbeam again. And I will make that save. 13, so I will make the save, so he'll take half of whatever you roll again.
Is that me? You
Yes.
telling me to roll?
Yeah, I need you to roll the Moonbeam.
2d10.
Because it's new damage each time.
Do I just click on it again?
Yeah, just click on it. 9, so it's going to take half. Cool. It literally has 1 hit point left. I'm sorry. So Mike is going to take 1 more bite attack. But you did do a lot of that Moonbeam is ridiculous. Mike. Wow, 12 does not actually hit you, does it?
No, it doesn't!
Oh my god, look at that damage.
Look how much it would have done.
Shit.
I'm not saying I would have been dead.
But you would have been dead.
I would have so been fucking dead.
Yeah, what's your max again? 25?
Yes.
Oh yeah, you would have been dead.
Currently at 2.
That would have been instant death for you.
However, I have an AC of 13, so suck my dick.
Yeah. However, the tail attack is going to go for Dolkadot
Oh.
because you were within 10 feet of it.
She earned it.
Oh.
27
Oh my god!
for
Okay,
20
that
bludgeoning damage.
That hits. That hurts a little bit.
That takes you down to 2 hit points.
Hey, two hit point crit.
And it's going to move out of your moonbeam and drag Turris with it.
Shit.
How does it know that it's in my moonbeam?
I don't know how wide your moonbeam is, so if I have to move him a little bit further, I will. He has a swim speed of fucking 50. Like, I can get him out of your moonbeam.
I can move it. It's okay.
Somebody does this, bitch!
Sid, you see this giant crocodile go all jaws on Turris and drag him out of the boat.
Ooh. Geez, when the crocodile hadn't moved ahead of his plan, now I'm wondering.
Can we move the canoes?
That would take all 3 of you in the canoe, or whoever's left in the canoe, to use their action to move it.
What a mockery.
Like, you can't just, like, the boat's not going to move on its own. You have to...
It's called a current.
I'm gonna scream out, "Get your dirty jaws from around him!" And I'm gonna enlarge Turris.
You're going to enlarge Turris.
I willingly let this happen.
You can move to the front of the boat if you need to get just within range. Well, I need to enlarge Turris here.
Yeah.
Turris, since he did that, roll an athletics check. Or acrobatics, whichever one you want. Like, you're getting a free breakout of trying to break out.
Mine's better with athletics, so let's try 19.
He rolled a 7. You are no longer in the crocodile's grasp. Oh, you don't get to move. You're just not in its
I'm
grasp.
not moving.
You're just not in its grasp anymore.
But you're still dead.
But you're still, like, with, like, 2 hit points. Negan. I know, we're both stuffing our faces.
Is that me?
Guys, Deadpool 2 is on.
Oh, that's what they're watching?
I just saw that.
I've never seen this before.
What part are you at?
We just met Juggernaut.
Yes. You are at the best part.
I'm upset that I forgot that they were watching Deadpool tonight.
Oh, the guild?
Oh, so Juggernaut and Fat Boy are together. Gotcha.
The guild.
Spoilers?
I'll have to pull up in my mind.
So anyway, what are you doing there, Negan?
Hey.
Negan.
What do you want me to say, huh?
That was weird as fuck.
I care
Please don't
about
ever do
you,
that again.
goddammit.
Sorry.
I care about you. Okay?
Yeah, so what is Negan doing?
Juggernaut got that I don't have. Don't you say legs.
I was like, stop watching
I know you're gonna
Deadpool.
say legs.
Right.
Still hurts when you're out loud. What is that?
Oh,
What is that
fuck it.
rope?
Guiding bolts at level 1.
Okay.
Dog,
18.
You
dog,
hit.
Get me out of here, please.
Do more than 1 damage.
Here's my arms and backpack.
You did more than 1
13.
damage. You guiding bolt this crocodile to death.
Reason for being here.
Yay!
After it almost killed Turris, did a shitload of damage to Dolkadot.
Yep.
Okay, so yeah, like I'm gonna like jump out of the boat after it,
Mm-hmm.
get onto shore. I could probably move up to there, right? Sure.
Yeah,
Okay.
why not?
And so like I walk up, I've got my what kind of weapon do I have? I don't even remember. I've got my warhammer in one hand, held up,
They hurt. They have growing pains.
and as I walk toward it, I go, "Not today!" And then drop a guiding bolt on it.
I knew what you were going there.
It worked, didn't it?
Didn't I like offer you something if you did that?
No, it wasn't that. I had to quote something else. And I haven't found a good enough time to do that yet.
You referenced that quote just now, whether you meant to or not.
Did I?
Today's not this day.
Not today.
Yeah.
All right.
I don't remember what I said I was going to give you for that.
I'll check. Because I know where it is.
Of course you do. Of course you do.
It's part of her "you fucking owe me" file.
It's part of her "fuck O'Day" file.
Alright,
Oh, she has one of those too.
Boop him in the nose.
You're gonna go boop Terse in the nose?
Yeah, we got boops.
Boops.
I heard that too.
Are you booping yourself as well?
Believe it or not, I am gonna boot myself.
I wasn't talking to you.
I mean,
God damn it.
I would have to use it as a level 2 because I have no more level 1 slots.
That's on you.
So how would I do that?
You just cast it, and it should give you the option to cast at a higher level.
Oh, okay, there you go. Yeah.
There you go. So you give yourself what is it, 11?
I'm back up to 20.
Terse, how does it feel to know that you were one attack away from being dead?
I call it a Sunday.
As opposed to Wednesday, where you were actually eaten by a Remoraz?
Or I literally cut myself out and then fall out and fainted. Yes.
You know, from that thought over there.
Yeah.
That hoe over there. that hoe over there.
Be gone, thought!
That was the fucking greatest thing ever.
Alright, so would you guys like your experience?
Yeah.
Can we also get a long rest again?
I mean, this is the last encounter for the day, so yes, you may.
Yeah, I'm gonna drag you out of the water, as large as you are and as 3 foot tall as I am.
Then drag. What?
Yeah, she's dragging you. So the amount of experience you fuckers get for whoops, wrong map again. God damn it, Ryan.
Oh, look at all that stuff.
Look at all of it. 330 for one enemy.
1824.
I don't know what you need to level up.
It's not that.
I think you need
2700.
I was saying to get to level 4. I think you need 27. You'll get there eventually, guys. I promise.
Just 3 more giant crocodiles.
Yeah, it's 3 more giant crocodiles. You guys are set.
Yeah, big fucking deal.
All right. I'm just going to see if there's an encounter for you guys for the next day and just move on. Give me that survival roll there, tourist, for food.
That's a 10.
A 10.
I mean, I could literally just make food out of this crocodile if I had to.
You know what? Yeah. You're good. I'll allow that. You guys are going back to town anyway, so it's not like we're struggling. But yeah, if you spend the rest of the afternoon, evening, cutting up this crocodile, you can get enough food for tonight, and then roll me a d6 to see how much is left over for the next day.
3?
3 pounds for this next day.
Okay.
Bam. The weather is dry and sunny.
Yes.
None of you have sunlight sensitivity, so you guys don't have to worry about that. The wonders of none of you playing as a fucking kobold.
I thought about it.
Yeah, so if you play as a kobold, then during bright and sunny days you would have disadvantage on everything. That's sight related.
Mm-hmm.
74, because I did roll a 16 on one of those. But I am put some movie there. 16 or higher is what gets you guys an encounter, by the way.
Oh, you're just straight up showing us now. Okay.
It's because it's the last encounter, and since it's getting close to like when we cut it, I'm just gonna let you guys see it and see what you guys get. 74. Ooh, that's a new one.
When the DM says that.
I don't know how strong most of these encounters are because they're not, as you see by the fact that you just fought a giant crocodile. the encounters in this chapter are not to scale. You can find things that are CR 1/4s up to CR fucking, I think, 7.
I mean, we just fought a CR5, so I believe it.
Like, I think the strongest thing you can find in the encounters is a CR 7 or CR 8.
I feel like we haven't gone very far.
You guys have not gone that far. You guys have not explored that much at all. Cool.
We've been on the river for 3 days, and we went like 3 times.
Hold on. 1, 2. No, you guys have gone 5 tiles.
3 times.
Because you guys started here. And you went 1 for the first day. 2 for the second day. And here's the third day, right to there. Kaplow, kaplow, kaplow. Cool. Courtney, I see that. So, mark that on your character sheet somewhere.
Copy that.
I bet you will. Cool. So, let me see how this encounter plays out, and we will... Cool. Cool.
It's a lot of calls.
Wow, that's amazing. All right, so this was listed as an evening encounter. So while you guys are like, your day itself goes by pretty uneventful. Like, bright and sunny day. The people in your boat surprisingly have not died yet from disease. I would assume probably just from the help of Dolkadot being, just making sure they're not dying. But as you guys are like trying to pull up camp, like it's getting close to like late afternoon or early evening, like, hey, we need to find a spot to rest for the night. You guys see out in the distance, maybe like a quarter mile, half mile away, some campfire smoke, essentially. I mean, campfires usually have like a distinct, like a more distinct smoke than a wild fucking fire. So yeah, you guys see a fire out in the distance. You guys are still in your boats. You guys see like the edges of the smoke and fire, so you don't see, this actual camp itself. What do you guys wish to do?
Negan, look! Smoke! You know where there's smoke, where there has to be?
Nope.
Stoners!
You didn't.
She's not wrong.
Thanks, Negan.
No problem!
Fresh meat.
He's not wrong.
Zendala,
Yes.
can Summerwise get a high-up view of that?
I suppose he could. And she like whispers to him like, what languages can all of you speak?
I can technically speak everything,
Draconic.
but all without using any spells.
Draconic.
Common, Orange, Draconic, and Infernal.
Yeah, anyone that can speak Draconic really hears her like uttering a few like random commands to the to Sunrise. It sounds more like someone asking a friend, not her commanding a pet. Or
Oh, that's cute.
yeah, it's her being like, she pretty much looks like, I know it doesn't speak Draconic, so she just but I know that speaks Draconic, like, hears like, she's like, do us a favor. It's like, puts it on her hands, like, go take a look for this, see what that is. Come back as soon as you find answers. And it Summerwise like does a little cute little pseudo dragon scream and flies off. I'll say probably about like 10-15 minutes later. You guys see Summerwise like start to make its way back to Zendala. and all of you get like a flash of, like in your brains, like a flash of dread and like the image of just like a quick image of like corpses.
Oh.
Can I ride this little thing's back?
This thing is small as shit, so no.
Oh.
It is literally a tiny creature. Actually, I think it's a tiny creature. It's either tiny or small. Pseudo dragon. Where's my pseudo dragon? There it is. Oh yeah, it is a tiny creature. You cannot ride its back. So yeah, but you guys all get glimpses, like a quick glimpse of corpses, like flashed in your brain.
Ow. It didn't just meow.
So what are you guys doing?
I wasn't really paying attention to what you were saying because my son of mine is yelling at me.
No.
All we saw is corpses and fire.
Yeah. So you guys saw. Yeah, you all got like in your brains. You all had like a flash of like a quick flash of like corpses.
Do we know where? Oh, in that fire area.
Yeah.
In the smoke area. Okay.
Are the corpses burning from the image, or is it just kind of like separated, disjointed?
Just
Like,
sorry, because you can only talk in like quick flashes of vague imagery. That's pretty much what I'm getting. You just see like I guess not burning corpses, just actually, you know what? One of the corpses is burning. The other ones are just laying on the ground lifeless.
huh.
Could be the handiwork of the Flaming Fist.
So you see one corpse in that quick flash looked like it was on fire. The other is not.
Should we get him to do another circuit to see if the Flaming Fist is out there, or is it the Flaming Fist? I thought we've gotten a new name for them now. The Order of the Gauntlet. That's what it is.
Yeah. Either way, you've met both of them.
No, that we're going to play a magic.
What do we think, guys? Do we care enough to try to figure it out, or do we want to keep moving?
Corpses, fire. Sounds like a bad day to me.
It's in the direction that you guys are going to be headed eventually anyway. Like it's along the fire looks like it's like around the riverbed essentially. Just far enough that it's like out of your direct sight.
But it is along the river.
Yeah, but it is like either along the river. You can't tell exactly. It's either along the river or very close to it.
I'd say we press on and see if we find it later. Otherwise, let's not worry about it.
Actually, with you, Dolkadar, it makes perfect sense.
I will remind you that this is the evening encounter, so it's like as you guys are trying to find a place to like pull off for the night to rest.
If we're going to be going through there and we have to pass it, I do think, Taurus, you brought up a good point. We should see if it's aggressors or possible friends that have done this first. See if we can get eyes on that. Because if we're running into an ambush of some sort.
Okay, then I'll just go run out there real quick and see what it is.
I don't think you should do that.
I'm gonna go ahead and transform into a panther.
Oh shit!
Good, yeah.
You can turn into a panther, can't you?
I can.
Oh, what I gave you? What did I give you something like in lieu of for the panther because it's?
You gave me panther.
I did give you panther. Cool. I didn't know.
Yeah, you gave me panther because I had wanted something else. And you're like, I can't do that, but I can do this.
Yeah, that works. All right. So yeah, you
Can't be a cougar.
are you trying to like sneak up there? Is that the plan? Dolkadat?
Oh yeah, me yeah.
That's
yeah,
what
yeah.
I was like asking you. You're the one that's going in panther form.
Yeah, I to check it out. And,
So roll me a stealth check. You get a +6 on it.
Gale.
Oh, damn.
Plus 6.
I'm stealthing.
I'm just a bright ass Pink Panther, and I'm giggling.
I think you're actually humming the Pink Panther theme as you're trying to stealth. You're like Kronk trying to do his own theme music.
That's awesome. This is me.
I was like, I'm glad I was unconscious during all of this.
Oh, that is great.
Cool. So,
Is this a bad idea, guys?
it's too late. You've already gone. It's happening.
Shit.
You trample through the jungles with your pink self,
Humming the tune.
humming the tune to Pink Panther.
In your head, all you think is, yeah, I'm stealthy.
Fuck yeah.
Hey, nobody ever gonna see me.
You're the level 20 rogue around a bunch of 110s. Good job.
I need to roll a d6. 3 of them. Okay. Alright, you eventually come up to maybe about like I will say you won't stumble into the camp, but you see with your panther eyes a human that is very much alive, but wearing these flaming red robes.
Okay.
With him
Right now?
are 3 skeletons.
Skeleton Man!
Skeletons.
I may have watched Nightmare Before
The
Christmas.
Pumpkin
recently.
King.
But you see, with him, 3 skeletons, all like keeping guard of his camp.
Do they see me?
If they do, they're not making any. They're not making it known. The mage, roll me a perception check. Would you roll a 10? You see with your 10, the man is like his bald head completely shaved, and like these tribal like tattoos all along the top of his head. But that is what you see. I don't know what your character knowledge of knowing much more about this man from the description I gave you. Player knowledge you might know. I think I gave ample description. But that's what you see.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and go back to my party.
Okay. So for the sake of this, I'll say it's been probably about like 25, 30 minutes since Dolkadot has disappeared. And you guys hear her stomping back eventually in her Pink Panther form. The floor is yours.
Me?
Everyone.
Okay, so I'll go back into my little gnome form. Okay, guys, here's what I saw, and then I'll describe the 3 skeletons and the dude with the tattoos and all that stuff. And I throw in extra details like he had flowers around him and stuff like that, just making it sound pretty.
As you do. Sid, you can roll me an intelligence with advantage because you are an Arcana user. God damn, like, what's backwards? Based on her description, this sounds like a Red Wizard of Thay to you. And by Courtney's reaction, I'm guessing she knows what Red Wizards are. Or
Nope, this little fat ass kid went, damn, it feels good to be a gangster.
oh, you're still
like
watching,
an Australian accent.
you're still watching Deadpool.
I am.
I can see where your loyalties lie, Courtney.
New Zealand. I'm sorry, New Zealand.
Fuck off, bitch.
So what exactly? What is a red wizard?
All right. So, the Red Wizards of Thay are known for being bloodthirsty.
Yeah.
Very well known for using necromantic magics.
Right.
And answer to a lich by the name of Saz Tam, if I got the name right.
Saz Tam.
Yeah, I think that's what his name is.
That's his name.
I'll look it up.
Yeah.
It's Sastam, yeah.
I like to think I'm pretty deep in my D&D knowledge, alright? But I could be wrong.
He's deep in something.
Hey.
Bullshit.
Damn.
Let's do this. Red Wizard Lich.
Jesus.
Yep, it is Zastam. Ha! I was right. Here,
Pronounce Arth.
I'll copy that and post that into the Zoom chat for everyone. His
Pronounced Arthas.
name. Bam. Zastam. He's a very well-known lich. Because he almost caused the downfall of, I believe it was Neverwinter. He almost caused the downfall of that.
Damn.
What? Are you reading up on him?
I'm reading up on Sastam currently, yes. Holy fuck.
What, the things that he can do and has done? Yeah.
The things that he has done.
Yeah.
Full history.
Oh, yeah.
He a jerk.
But yeah, you by the description, since you're a magical user, like anyone that works with or becomes one of the Red Wizards are obviously like, I can't say hunted down because it's kind of hard to hunt down an entire fucking faction of mages, but they are. It's like that the boogeyman of magic users. Like anyone that goes to like wizards, like schooling for like technically wizards because sorcerers are their powers are innate.
Yeah.
Any wizard that learns their magics, most scholars will like try to instill like fear and at the same time like a morbid respect to the Red Wizards, but it's like one of those don't ever fucking join them.
Yeah.
They have done some shit. So
Well, and Sid's background specifically, like his teacher has specifically been like anti-necromancy, so
you would definitely know about the Red Wizards of Thay.
we need to steer clear. Whatever we do, whether we go around, whether we backtrack, whether we decide on something different, we need to steer clear.
Yeah, goddamn. So yeah, you got that. Sid has just told you what to do, what he thinks you should do.
Okay, that's fine. I'll go along with that.
Okay. All right. Right. So, how are you guys going to try to avoid this wizard and his skeletons? Because they were probably about 30, 40 feet off the riverbed where you saw them, Dolgadot.
Can we go around them on the other side of the river?
I mean, the river is wide enough that if you try to go past them, you might be able to just avoid it. That's up to you. I mean, or if you can... the rivers are wide enough in certain spots, 50, 60 feet across easily. You can try to ground your boats and walk the other side of it. It's up to you.
Yeah, if we only had a Triceratops.
Yeah, if only you had a Triceratops.
If only someone had come got the rest of the party before they... Anyway, go on.
I mean, the boats weigh, I think the boats weigh 50 pounds, so multiple people can carry a boat.
But we also have sick people with us, which make it kind of hard to make that happen.
You do have sick people. So how are you going to try to avoid this fight? Or not even fight, just avoid the encounter with the Red Wizard in general.
I thought I healed a bunch of the sick people.
We still have...
Not the ones that you guys are...
Stabilize them.
Yeah, they're stable. They're like sick, weary, like they need full medical attention, like in town where they can actually take a couple weeks to recover.
Mm.
Those are the ones that you guys have. There were a couple that were in the camp that a quick spell would help them and put them back out. Pretty much do like the Band-Aid fix, but they need long-term fixing up and rest.
Hey Sid, you think one of your smoke screens might work here?
I was wondering that as well, but I don't think it'd be a big enough area for us to be covered enough. I do think if I could get in there and charm him, if someone could figure out a way to sneak me in.
I almost like the fog idea better than that one.
If I could drop the fog on them, it might give us a little bit of time before they can get out of it to not see us. But I don't know how long of a window we would have.
Guess we gotta go fast.
Our boats aren't really made for speed.
So
You could make me big, and I can go into a crocodile and pull us all.
So your boat, let me see if there's SRD rules for boat. And whoever's typing, mute themselves. Please. Thank you. That's a clack, 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 clack. The boats, I'm trying to find, like, the movement speed of boats. Boat will move quicker than someone swimming or possibly running. I know that much. Boat speed 5e. There we go. Yeah, there you go. Mounted vehicles, because that is technically mounted. Now you, oh Jesus Christ! Yeah, you can move pretty decent speed with the boat if you try. If you guys want to push past them using the fog cloud idea, I'll make you guys probably roll, because you've been rowing all day. Probably make you guys roll a Constitution check to see if you gain a level of exhaustion. But that would probably be about it for that one.
But how long? I mean, the question is, I guess I would be asking Tolka this. How is the shape where this camp is? How far down would he be able to see?
So, so I'd have to give that answer. His camp itself was relatively small because it's just him and some skeletons. And obviously skeletons don't need to do like a whole bedrolls, tents, or whatever. They were there just on guard. So really it's probably about the size of the room I'm in right now. So his whole like camp area is probably like maybe like 10 by 15 feet. Or actually, no, a little bit bigger than that. Maybe like 15 by 20. Just enough for him to have the campfire and a little like sleeping area for himself. The campsite itself, so like, once you get like to the shore of the river and shore, it's probably about 40 or 50 feet off the shore. So that way he's not, right on the water and risk of, crocodile attack in the middle of the night.
If I can drop it on him, and somehow he and his 3 skeletons don't find their way out quickly enough, which is possible. It could work. I'm just worried that if and when they get out or it dissipates, and especially because we're dropping it on them so suddenly, they'll know that it was done, and that'll alert them to there being a caster in there. And that's very bad news. Because if they believe that there's a caster in the area opposed to them, they will do what they can to make sure that we get snuffed out.
That's fair.
So can we just sneak by really, really silently?
It's up to you guys.
Salita, is there any sensible way for us to maybe walk through the jungles for just a bit and then join up maybe at another bend in the river further down so that we can go around this? Or we would have to figure out how to carry these sick with us. That's another issue.
The sick make it a lot more difficult. Roll, anyone that wants to, roll me, I guess it just have to be intelligence. Roll me an intelligence check. Or you know what, if you're bad at intelligence, you can roll, not a save, Turris.
I crit. Oh, god fucking damn it!
Intelligence check, or if you're better with it, so Turris, especially, survival.
Well, it's not a crit.
No, it's not. You would know that it would probably take you out of your way and add probably a day or two into your travels. But between what you guys have rolled and Lita's knowledge, there are like smaller like rivers essentially that they're not on the map, but it's not just going to be one straight line. There's always going to be little like alcoves of river that could it's kind of like the 50-50 shot. It could take you to the other river, or it could like wrap around, or it could just lead to a dead end. But there are some alcoves that were behind you that if you wish to, and I'll roll to see if they end up elsewhere, that you can try to take one of them and get around this wizard that way.
We can make camp till morning, see if he leaves at any point during the day tomorrow, and if not, by maybe about midday, maybe we should take another one of these passages.
But what happens if he finds us during the night?
That's valid.
Like our main option is getting out of here right now. The biggest distance we put between us and him is just the best way to go.
I do agree with that.
Like I good.
We take a chance of ending up far out of our way.
With him, we end up dead. An extra day won't kill us, considering he will.
It might kill them, though.
I feel like the Michael Jackson meme, just eat my popcorn.
It's right. We are taking a risk on them. However, as inhuman as it says, and as human as it is, I'm about to say this, if they die, they die.
What does Negan have to say about all this?
They die. They die.
Are you just repeating that because you weren't really paying attention?
No, I agree with him.
Did you just see Deadpool get shot?
No, I just saw the taxi driver have his moment of kick-assness.
Anyway.
Is that your opinion, or is that God Anam's opinion?
That's a good question. Can I take a moment and consult with my deity?
All right. What do you wish to do with your like? What are you asking of your deity, and how are you asking your deity? What time is it? Okay.
I feel like I'm trying to like mentally reach out, so I'll like turn my back to the party, and my eyes roll back in my head, and I'm just trying to reach out mentally.
Do you have the spell augury?
Yes,
That's
I do.
Technically, what you would use to do this.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah.
I have a second level spell left, so
Augury lets you communicate with your god. Like it's like one of those. Hey, this is the course of action I want to take. Do you approve of this or not?
yeah, okay,
That's essentially what augury is in a nutshell.
okay, yeah. I'll throw that out there.
Thank you, because I was about to look it up.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
Okay.
What path do you want to ask him on? Going through the or the options that have been laid for you so far are go back and around, and try to go one of these other bends. Sit and wait and hope, see if the wizard leaves, or try to sneak past him. Those are the three options that I know of. Because you have to ask, I want to do this one. Is this good or bad? And the more you ask, the more you ask, there's a bigger chance of him. The first one will always work.
Yeah.
After that, there's it increases a 25% and a 50% chance that you'll just get a random result.
Oh. Okay. I think I'm going to ask about going no. So what were the options again? You got you've got sit and wait.
Yeah, the sit and wait one was pretty much camp there where you guys are for the night.
Yeah.
And see if he leaves by the next day.
Go sneak around, or go backtrack and try to go the long way around.
One of the see if there's one of the fords can get you around.
Okay. What does everybody else want?
Everyone's kind of torn.
Sure. Okay. I'm going to ask about backtracking and finding a new way.
All right. You get, and actually, I have a response for a specific response for each of these three. Yeah, it worked perfectly. That there was 3 choices and 3 possible outcomes.
Nice.
Fording around, you get the wheel and woe. So that's what you get.
You fucking asshole.
Who, me?
Yes! You. Damn it!
Look, if she would have chosen one of the other 2, she would have gotten a different result. She can choose one of the other 2. There's just a 25% chance she'll get a random reading.
Say that again. What did I get?
Wheel and woe.
Oh.
For both good and bad results.
Right.
Yeah, so it's the meh answer.
Which all the party's already at right now anyway.
Yeah. You chose the wrong one to ask.
Motherfucker.
Would you like to try again?
Yes.
Alright, I'm gonna roll a D100. If it's 25 or lower, you're gonna get a random result.
Fuck.
Okay, you're good. Which one do you want to ask next? The sit and wait or sneak around?
Sneak around.
You get wheel.
Sneak around. Avoid detection.
And that's fine. And I actually feel that that's the best course of action, but we still need to figure out what to do with these bodies.
So the sneaking one was the at least in my head. If you think differently, then correct me. That's the one where with the fall cloud idea, essentially.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I'm never a proponent of going forward. Not me. Nope.
Like that's the fall cloud one is at least on my from my end and essentially the gods end.
Yeah.
That
yeah,
seems your best bet. There is no best answer here. Like there's no perfect scenario result here. This is the what the fuck is that Star Trek test? The Kobayashi Maru here. There is no correct answer, but one of them is a better choice than the others, and her augury is the Fall Cloud one. All of them come at their own risk, essentially. But that
Can you move the fog cloud with us? Like
I cannot, and I have to be within 120 feet of him to cast it. So there's very likely that us coming down the river in a canoe, he'll see us from 120 feet off.
I'm gonna roll for Zendala and Salida and see if they, because I don't like giving answers. But if they roll an intelligence high enough, I'll give like a vague one based off of like what you guys have done. I've already said.
no, God.
Fuck us.
With the 11, you'll get something, just not as much. Salida goes chimes in a little bit. She's like, why don't we combine these choices? Don't wait all night, but wait and fortify for a little while, and move in the dead of night.
Does the dead of night favor us?
Well, if the dead of night, the wizard might be asleep then, and we can drop the fall cloud as insurance on top of it.
Do skeletons sleep?
I don't believe they do, but if he's asleep, they still have to wait. The skeletons still have to wake him up, won't they?
And he is the one with the most power.
And if
Silence.
if we at least sit and like it's fortify for ourselves for a little bit tonight, we can be prepared in case they come in case they know about us and come in the middle of the night. If we're prepared for them.
I like that idea.
Makes two of us.
Look at the DM coming up with a good answer, or a answer for you guys. Mike, I expected you to come up with something like that. You were in the military.
Mm-hmm. I've been away from the camera for a few minutes too, so my apologies.
You twat.
Silence.
It is very, very good. But
As I say that, I'm like miming casting spells. I just silence.
I get what you're saying.
Okay.
I don't. I'm just up on your shoulders like, what's going on?
Oh, I'm sorry. I'll be a little more careful on that arm.
So,
Silence.
It is 10:30.
I'll be damned, it is.
Yeah, we're gonna call it for tonight, so you guys have a week to figure out what you guys wish to do, and we'll convene. We'll reconvene next week.
Awesome.
Indeed.
Yeah, I was hoping you guys would come up with something a little bit quicker because I have, depending on what choice you guys do, I have different scenarios for this. Some of them may work in your favor, some might not. That being said, let me switch. Where's OBS? Let's switch that back over to the not map one. I want to start with the outros. I want to start with Claude today because he was the brains of this for the most part over here, and I was liking it.
I'm very glad I didn't wind up in prison today. That's a good one. I also didn't end up getting chopped up by any blades coming out of walls today, so that's always a good thing. I was very scared for a minute that Adriana was going to have to create a third character. That was almost a possibility, but I enjoyed that.
That is always a possibility that someone like Tomb of Annihilation it's deadly, and it's why I like it, but it's also a pain because of that. Because this module is, unless if you have a party that meshes perfectly together, there's always a chance someone's going to die. Which it's great to keep people on their toes, but then I'm pretty sure like Mike or a cunt would hate this fucking module as a whole because he doesn't like killing people off unless if it fits the narrative. And it's kind of hard to fit in the narrative in a game in a module like this. But I do like it because where anyone can just roll up a new tune. The whole XP loss is that little bit of hey.
That's kind of a bitch.
That's supposed to be like that little hey. Don't just think you can roll up a new character because you're going to be fucked experience-wise. Like if one of you die now, you're going back to 900 experience, and you need 2,700 to level.
Ugh,
Yeah.
Fuck that.
So, but yeah,
Gross.
I liked that today Claude, you were able to actually, come up with like like I said last time we played, I feel bad that like the last sessions it seems like you were the least amount involved because there's very little. Like I'm glad that I'm able to start giving you things to do in this. I'm working on it.
With my non-spell spells.
Yeah.
Mm.
I like that you have those type of spells as well though. Like it's a pain like to think of it. Like when I was playing your character like the 1 week you were out, I'm like, what can I do with him? But like it's also awesome that I'm like, this is not everyone's gonna have nothing but attack spells. Like this is a thing. So yeah. I'm waiting to see what you guys all decide on next week for your courses of action and the pros and cons for each. Let me hop over to... Let's hop over to Mike. Just cause. Give us your little outro spiel there, Mike.
Spin Kick X. I'll be hosting World of Warcraft tomorrow when I get home.
You will.
I'm not in a great mood now, so that's about all I got.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was going to say, Mike, I'll join you with your WoW tomorrow, but your characters, I know you're going to be doing all the new stuff with the level 110, and I have no 110s on your server.
Starting 110, yeah, but it doesn't really matter. We can still join up in a party, and we'll see what happens.
Because I might honestly hop over onto the other server with Adriana, who I'm doing the outro with next, because I do have a 110 on her server. And I need to have that guild invited.
Servers don't matter, just factions.
For the Horde. For the fucking Horde. That's it. Adriana, just your little outro spiel.
Catcher 747. I've been on Twitch a little bit more lately. Starting to get used to the streaming.
I don't have a command for you.
No, it's okay.
I'll type it out for you. Go ahead.
Okay, thank you.
Do your little continue on. I'll write it.
I don't know. I actually play my main character is an Alliance. I totally raid on Alliance. Yeah, I know. Everyone gives me hell for it because everyone here is all like hordes, and I'm like, well, I kind of moonlight as a horde dude. So,
I was in Alliance for 6.5 years. Don't take that against you.
yeah, I may or may not have like went out on a tirade after they burned our tree and killed a lot of horde in all the major cities.
Let me just say, I support Sylvanas in her decision to burn the World Tree.
Yeah, you give me a lot of hell on Facebook for it. I know.
I did. And I would say I've been playing Horde since I started playing because it was like when I first started, I'm like, I've always wanted to play the Druid, and I was like, well, Night Elves just seem like everyone's playing a Night Elf. Fuck that, I'm playing the Cow. And That's the only reason I chose Horde. Let's hop over to the person that paid the least amount of attention tonight because she was too busy watching Deadpool. Courtney.
And the person who knows the least amount about World of Warcraft.
I don't know how much Claude knows, so yeah, one of you two.
Yeah, I was gonna say I would argue that.
Yeah.
Okay, that's fair.
Look, I don't know that. I honestly don't know that much about WoW, like World of Lore. I know I know Faerun World of Lore. I just enjoy playing WoW. All right. Continue.
Hi, guys. I'm Cornelius. I played Negan. Negan the dipshit. I mean, Negan's so fucking dumb. And I'm just here so I don't get fined.
Like I
That's
have,
so. You look so disappointed.
I do because I actually know what you're talking about. I can't remember the player's name.
Marshawn Lynch.
Thank you.
Oh, I was gonna say, was it Lynch or was it Sherman?
It was Lynch. Sherman.
Now that he said it, yeah, I remember.
Yeah.
I clicked like that's who it is.
Marshawn
Lynch will run you down. Friggin' Sherman is the little chihuahua.
The only reason I actually know that is because when I was working at the old bar, anytime that our manager would try to get us to go to a meeting or do some bullshit, the other bar back...
Somebody would say that.
The other bar back every time is like, I'm just here so I don't get
I'm just
fined."
here so I don't get fined.
Yeah.
Nice.
I am not here so I don't get fined. I'm here because I, for some reason, enjoy this abuse. My name is O'Day. I run this thing here at Caution Nerds. We do D&D 3 nights a week, sometimes 4 nights a week, depending on what week it is. Well, I do D&D 3 to 4 nights a week. We stream it here 2 to 3 nights a week. Because my Tuesday game, they're a bunch of bitches and don't want to be on a camera.
Fuck them.
Right? So yeah, Sundays you guys can see us here playing Tomb of Annihilation. Not purposely trying to get the party killed, but if they die, they die. Wednesdays we will be doing Curse of Strahd with Courtney and Adriana are in that game.
Yeah.
As well as a buddy Brad, who was in my first ever stream with playing the Ankapor Woes, a homebrew game I made. He's in there, as well as a friend of Adriana named Nikki and her husband, who was a first-time D&D player. And that's exciting, because every time I have a new player, they always seem to want to play a fucking rogue. And they can never play a rogue right, and it's always fun. And every other Thursday we do Storm King's Thunder. Other than that, I just stream whenever I fucking feel like hitting the stream button when I'm playing a game. It just all depends on if I want to go, do I want to click that button? Yeah.
Yeah, I do.
That's literally how I decide if I'm streaming a video game, is if I go, do I want to hit that button and talk to people? Or do I just want to play? It's, to be honest. But yeah, we will see you guys on Wednesday at the latest with some D&D. And I'm trying to find my OBS button so I can click stop streaming.
Show starts tomorrow.
Dumbass.
Fuck you, Courtney. Bye.